Hey guys, hope you're doing well today. This video I'm going to be modifying my K-Tools bridge jacks. I'm going to be adding a speed control to the hydraulic system. So this little valve, it's available on my website. So what that's going to allow it to do is it's still going to raise at the normal rate, but I'll be able to adjust the lowering speed. So it's really hard to control the lowering speed now. It comes down really fast. So this is going to give me control over that. So follow along and we'll get this done. So here's what you're going to get in your kit. Got the hydraulic flow control and a 3/8 nipple. Only other thing you'll need is a little bit of thread sealer. And I recommend thread sealer over thread tape. The thread tape can break off and get in your hydraulic system, so I always recommend a thread sealant. Okay, on your pump, the first thing you're going to do is take out these two 4mm Allen head bolts. Remove the little spring plate, and that frees up the pedal. So now you want to remove the little E-clip. You're going to slide this out a little. Push the pin out. So the pedal and the pin. And the next thing you want to do is set up an oil drain. So I'm going to put a rag under here, and I have an oil drain on the floor. So make sure your jack, all the pressure is off. You don't want any pressure on this line. When you break it loose a little bit. Make sure there's no pressure. Take that all the way off. Okay. I'm going to let that drain in the pan. So now you're going to want to take this fitting out, or at least loosen it. So we need to do this before we remove the block. It just makes it much easier. So they did a really bad job with the tape on here. Stuff's just a mess. Okay. So look at that. That's just awful. So I'm gonna clean this fitting up, get all this nasty tape off here. So see how the little fragments are inside? That can get into your hydraulic system. So that's why I don't use tape. Inside here, it's got all these little fragments. So I'm gonna carefully clean all that up, and then we'll move on to the next step. So here's how this goes together. Your valve is gonna have what I call a short side from the knob and a long side. Your nipple is going to go into the short side. This is the fitting that we removed from the jack. It's going to go in the long side. Okay. You want to put your thread sealer on those and tighten those up. So we have to remove this block because when we go to put this together, there's not room to spin this on. So this part is pretty simple. It's just a few parts that you have to keep up with. So loosen these 4 bolts, pull those, they're all the same length, so you don't have to keep track of them. And then you're going to kind of want to wiggle this and pull straight up. And it's going to kind of pop up, flip it over. So we have the little valve piece here, I'm going to remove. Okay, we're going to put that back in, right there. We have a spring. I have an O-ring here and an O-ring here. So those are the parts you need to keep up with. We'll be careful that my O-ring doesn't get lost. Now I'm going to go put this assembly together. This is what I'm using, just any good Teflon sealant will be fine. So I've got my body clamped in the vise, not too tight, we don't want to damage this. And then making sure everything's protected. So get my fittings set up. So this thread sealer You need just enough to fill the threads. You don't have to gob it on there. That's more than plenty on there. So I just want to point that out. It don't take a whole lot to do this. Okay, so I've tightened this to where the knob is going to be facing towards the back of the jack. I need to at least have it at this point, but if I want it straight up or facing forward, I can do that on the jack and it'll actually be tightening this. So stop here, and if you don't like it, you can tighten it and bring it around, but at least you're not loosening it to readjust it. So let's get this thing put back on. Okay, so I have my plunger, my spring, my O-ring there, and my O-ring there. So when you put this on, be sure your spring goes up in there. So take your time, get down where you can see it, make sure all that stuff lines up. Okay. Okay, so now my knob's here where I can see it, but it's kind of angled out of the way. So reconnect your hose. And you're going to check the other end of your hose too. Mine was loose, so check everything as you're doing this. So now, I don't like this fitting. I don't like the way it comes in, so I'm going to swap that out real quick. Once again, get all that thread tape junk out of there. It won't do nothing but cause problems if you don't. So what I've done, I looked at using a 90. I didn't like it, so I'm using a 45. So now I'm going to put my pedal in. And we're going to test it right here. Okay, Google, turn on air compressor. Okay, so this valve allows full flow out and it's metered flow in. So I'm going to close it and I'm going to raise the jack. So all that works. But when I go to release it, nothing. So I'm going to open my valve here. You see it start going down. And I'm controlling that speed with the knob. Obviously you want to have a vehicle on here before you set this. And then when you get to your sweet spot, it's got a little Allen screw that you can snug that down and lock that position in. The other thing, where this stores, it just barely cleared. So there's only 2 screws holding this on. So I took the screw out and now I got plenty of clearance. So where that is down there, I'm just going to slide it out. And so I'm going to put this thing back together. Now I have my control down. I have full speed going up, metered flow going down. So all I got to do is slot the hole in here and this will be done. I already got this screwed down. So now everything fits with the storage like it did before. So this doesn't take up much more room, but it's going to give a lot of control. So the only thing I have to do now is get a vehicle on here and adjust my flow rate and lock down my set screw. Alrighty, so this is my Ford Transit I got picked up here. It's pretty heavy, it's fully loaded with tools. So here's the plates that I made and installed. Got my speed control here, my other plate here. So everything works out really good. So you can dial this in as slow as you want to go. And then if you want to speed it up, you can reach over here, speed it up a little bit. So guys, these parts are available on my website. If you'll go to perfectfab.com and look under sales and merch, and it'll take you to that page. And I appreciate you watching. If you would, give me a like and subscribe. And remember, you were created for a purpose. And we'll catch you on the next one.